So this is my lace trimmings. I'm going to sew it around the edge of my veil. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make a wedding veil. Hi guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ankara and this is Lizama Stitches. If you're new here, please click on the subscribe button and subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload new videos, you'll be notified. So let's get started. So this is the net I'll be using for this tutorial. Now this is my net. Now I'm going to fold my net into two, just like this. I'll fold my net into two. So I folded it into two, and I'm going to fold it again into four. Just like this, I'll fold it into four. So now this is the folded part. This is the folded part. This is the folded part. Now this is the part where we have four layers. Now this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is what I'm going to do. Now from this part, I'm going to measure it down. Now what we have here is 20. We have 32 inches here. So I'm going to rotate this 32 inches to this point because I want to shape this part. So I'm going to rotate this 32 inches that I have here. I'm going to rotate it this way. Now I'll cut it. So after cutting, this is what I'll have. So I'm going to open it. Now. I'll open it this way. So now after opening it, I'm going to turn it. Now the front. Now this veil, one part is going to be longer than the other part. You know, this veil has two sides. Now here, now this part, one part is longer than one part. So this part is the part that will go to the front. So this part is 22 inches. This part is 22 inches, while this part is 41 inches. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it again into four, just like this. So I folded it into four. Now this is the blush, the one that will cover the face. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hold here. Now this part, I will hold this part, and I'm going to pleat this part on. I'm going to sew this part to the comb. But before I do that, now this is my comb, and this is my applique. Now this is my plastic comb, and this is my applique, which I'm going to use to cover the comb after sewing it. So now the next thing I'm going to do is this. I'm going to cut out. Now I'm going to cut out a piece of this tool. So I'm going to use it So I'm going to tie it on this comb just like this. I'll take it back. Now the reason for this is for me to have something to sew on, because I'm going to sew this to this. So I just want to have something to sew on. So I'll stop here. And I'll cut it. So now I'm going to hold this. Now this is my comb. I'm going to hold this part and I'll sew it to the comb just like this. So now after sewing it this way, you see when I open it, I'm going to have something like this. So after sewing it that way, now after sewing it that way, I'm going to use this. Now I'm going to use this to cover this part. I'm going to gum it. I'm going to gum it on this thing. So this is my gum. So this is it. Now I've gummed it. I'm going to design my veil with my lace trimming. I'm going to use these lace trimmings to design the lower part. Now this is how I'll do it. Still with my, so I'm going to take it to my sewing machine and I'm going to sew it this way. I'll sew it this way. I'm going to sew it this way, sew it round. So now this is it. I'm through. I've sewn the applique. I've sewn the lace trimming on it. So this is it. This is how it is. Now what I'm going to do next, I'm going to trim this part. I'm going to trim the two. I'll trim the two. So this is it. Now this is the finished look. Now this is it. Now this is the part that goes to the front. When the bride wants to cover her face, she will take this to the front. She will take this to the front and she will cover her face. Just like this. And the back will be this way. Then after when she wants to open her face, When she wants to uncover her face, she will just take this back this way. So this is just it. I believe you've learned something from this tutorial. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends. Share this video in your sewing groups. Subscribe to my channel. Feel free to follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Lizama Stitches. We've come to the end of this tutorial. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye!